Many of us have heard the expression gifted and talented education thrown around, but what exactly does it mean to be gifted? Here are the main points you need to know about gifted learners in under 4 minutes.
Though the term giftedness is often associated with the academic ability, learners can be considered gifted in the areas of music and art as well. Students who are classified as gifted are typically characterized as being quicker and more independent learners who have an advanced skill set in a particular context, highly developed learning and metacognitive strategies, and a higher motivation when faced with challenging tasks. Common forms of measuring giftedness include IQ scores, academic assessments, and performances in general.
At all levels, gifted and talented learners have individual challenges that are different from other learners. A 2004 case study of gifted learners found that as early as kindergarten, gifted students demonstrate traits related to perfectionism. The participants in this study were also reported by parents and teachers to lack motivation to accomplish tasks unrelated to their areas of interest. A study performed related to mid-level gifted learners found a similar lack of motivation at this age level. Furthermore, psychologists have stated that gifted learners can experience social difficulties during the middle school years related to their differences from others. The combination of these sorts of issues are also present amongst high school gifted learners and may be responsible for a high percentage of gifted students dropping out from high school in some states.
Other issues exist regarding the current state of the gifted education system in America. First, there is a growing concern for the presence of large gaps between the academic achievements of groups of learners at advanced levels. These disparities are known as excellence gaps. In particular, studies have found that Black and Hispanic learners, as well as learners from low-income families, consistently score at advanced levels on standardized assessments significantly less often than their white and higher-income peers. Data collected by the U.S. Department of Education has also revealed that learners with disabilities, in particular ethnic minority groups like Blacks and Hispanics, are severely underrepresented in gifted programs. Perhaps the greatest issue of all, however, is the general lack of priority that is often given to gifted and talented education programs. Since the U.S. federal government does not allocate any money for gifted education, such programs must be fully subsidized by the state or through money raised at the local level. This typically results in limited funding for gifted programs. Additionally, a 2014 survey discovered that the majority of schools that often fail to employ teachers who are certified to teach gifted education do not follow standards established by the National Association for Gifted Children and lack evaluation requirements or strategic plans to monitor the conditions of their programs.
Schools and teachers also face additional obstacles. These include recognizing the need for and actually having a gifted program, identifying gifted students, and implementing curriculum which will challenge gifted learners. In a study which gathered surveys from gifted learners, researchers found that there were many gifted students who were not involved with any sort of gifted program. This could imply that schools are not meeting the needs of this diversity issue well. Provided that there even is a gifted program at a school, the next challenge is to identify what it really means to be gifted. Opinions differ as to what constitutes giftedness, and as to the specific properties of such a concept. This can make it hard for schools and teachers to identify the gifted learners who would benefit from being in such a program. Furthermore, even if a student has been identified as gifted, how can teachers create curriculum which will keep these learners challenged and motivated? Two instructional strategies that are effective with gifted learners at all ages are differentiated instruction and providing students with work that allows for more independence. In elementary schools, the employment of these strategies include fostering creativity by stimulating curiosity in students and encouraging them to explore concepts at a deeper level by taking them one step further. In middle school, these strategies can be utilized by teaching concepts in a manner that progresses from concrete to abstract, basic to advanced, and simple to multifaceted. In high school, differentiated instruction and room for student independence can be achieved through individualized instruction and classroom differentiation in the forms of cluster grouping and lessons geared towards accelerated learning.
If you would like to learn more about the topic of gifted learners, feel free to check out the links in the description below. Thanks for watching.